How did a serious court jury go wrong in the worst way possible? I got arrested for public nudity. I was sitting on a park bench, eating a sandwich, fully clothed, minding my absolute business. Two officers came sprinting at me from across the park, full speed. I assumed they were chasing someone behind me, so I stepped to the side. They stepped with me. I moved again. They moved again. Next thing I know, I'm face down in the grass with my sandwich on the ground next to me and somebody's knee in my back. Sir, you're under arrest. For what? Public nudity and indecent exposure near minors. I had on jeans, a button-up, and loafers. I looked like I was going to a job interview. They would not hear a single word I said and handed me a court date before I could finish a sentence. Fine. So court day comes. I pull into the parking lot, already running the situation back in my head, trying to figure out which part of my life led to this moment. And before I even get out of the car, I see people walking toward the courthouse in full chicken costumes. Not one or two. A group, just casually waddling in through the front entrance, single file, like they had somewhere to be. I sat in my car for a solid 30 seconds trying to figure out whose disaster this was. I walked inside, found my courtroom, opened the door. Every single seat in the audience. Chickens. I turned around and asked the officer at the door, just to confirm I wasn't having some kind of episode. Is this the court for the public nudity thing? He checked his clipboard. Man accused of public nudity and indecent exposure near minors. Sir, do you not see the audience? The judge walked in before he could answer, so I had no choice but to take my seat. This judge walked past 30 people in full chicken suits, sat down, adjusted his glasses, and started reviewing his papers. Did not look up once. Did not acknowledge a single feather. 20 minutes went by. We were just sitting there, waiting on the opposing lawyer. Then the doors swung open. The man walked in, painted head to toe in blue. No shirt, just blue. Briefcase in hand, papers tucked under his arm, completely unbothered. I stood straight up. Your Honor, do you not see this? He didn't even lift his head. Just held one hand up like I was the one being unreasonable. Whatever. We moved forward. I started presenting my side of things, and honestly, it was going well. I had my evidence, I had my timeline, the judge was actually listening. And for the first time since this whole nightmare started, things were making sense. Then the doors swung open again. I didn't even flinch. I just turned around slowly. 20 men walked in, painted completely green, and immediately started arguing with the blue paint lawyer at the top of their lungs. All at once, the chickens started getting restless. I turned and looked at my own lawyer. He shrugged, actually shrugged. Like, yeah, I don't know either. I looked at the judge, still in his papers. I set my documents down on the table, loosened my tie, and walked out. Straight down the aisle, past the chickens, past the blue man still arguing with 20 green men, through the double doors, into the parking lot, and into my car. Nobody followed me. I drove to McDonald's and got a Big Mac. The case was never mentioned again.